And we are live! Hello.
Hello!
Can everybody hear us okay? I want to make sure that the sound is okay, that you can see us and that you can hear us, because they're the two most important parts before we start this training.
We're so excited.
We're very excited. We've got a lot to go through. We're just going to have a look at the comments and just make sure that everybody's got on and everybody can see us. So just bear with me. I might look a bit boss-eyed in a minute while you have a look. So 96 awesome ladies ready and raring to go. Yes, you can see it here. Okay, let's have a look. Yes. Right, we're good.
Hello.
Okay. It's saying 25 viewers, so are we okay just to give it a couple more minutes, because we don't want to start it if there's going to be people coming on later.
Yeah.
So we'll give it a couple of minutes and just let people get on, and then we will get going.
Get going.
Oh my gosh. So session one, we're just going to recap on what we're going to cover. So session one is all about preparing your mindset. So we're going to be talking a little bit about confidence, about mindset in business and in life, comfort zones, visions, and goals. Okay, so I hope you've got your pen and paper. Can't hear or see anything, Pippa.
Yeah, then some people are saying that they can now.
I have no sound. Okay, just make sure that when you go to the top that you've got your camera on and your sound
on. The two little icons at the top should be coloured, should they? I think.
And if you're on your phone, you need to make sure that you've got it on. Otherwise, you won't be able to hear us as well. Okay. Woo! How exciting! Okay, so there's 66 viewers. What do you want to do? Do you want to just
Should we just go?
Yeah,
and
let's do it.
then if anyone joins, we can just.
Yeah, let's do it.
So hello. Oh my God, do you know what? Right, we never get nervous ever doing anything, and we've been sitting today like, oh my God, we feel quite nervous. Haven't we? So it's because I think it's like nervous excitement, because we're excited. We want to make sure that everybody leaves with something really good. If you can mute and unmute, oh sorry, that's just somebody. So yes, we are excited. So to start off, what we wanted to do was get everybody commenting and get everybody involved and get everybody's input and opinions. So what I want you to do is on the first page of the paper that you're writing on, I want you to write CEO in the middle, and I want you to do a circle around it. We're going to brainstorm and write down what we think a CEO is. What I want you to do now is I want you to write that down, and then I want you to start writing in the comments what you think words that you associate with a CEO, what you think a CEO might act like, what qualities a CEO might have. I want you to write them down. There's a method to our madness why we're doing this, and we will talk about it a little bit later. So that's what we want everybody to do. I'll start first. I think powerful. What we're doing is we're trying to pull out qualities: success, leadership, professional, amazing. Amazing.
Good, Louise.
In charge, fabulous. So everybody be writing these down. What everybody else is saying. So we've got leadership, success, in charge, professional, successful, motivated, the boss,
inspirational, consistent,
confident, in charge, supportive, amazing one, hardworking, great leadership, leader, yes, amazing. Boss lady.
Yay!
Professional, the boss, motivated, helpful. Yes. Anything that you can think of. Dynamic Michelle is an amazing one. Anything that you can think of. What I want you to do is I want you to use this brainstorming as a point of reference for the rest of the webinars. And as you go forward into being the CEO of your business and your life. The reason for why is what you'll have a mixture of words that you associate with a CEO. Then what you'll be able to do is you'll be able to come back to it and see, right, which one of these do I fulfill? Which one of these can I work harder at? Which one of these can I push more at? Which one of these can I develop? Which one of these am I actually amazing at as well? So that was the method to our madness for that. What words would you say?
Again, I would say driven, motivational, inspirational, consistent, persistent, dedicated, hardworking, leading from the front. There's loads of powerful words that you can be writing down on the paper. And like Emma said, when you go away from this after the 3 days, you can look at that and think, am I a CEO? Am I all of these things? What on this paper could I improve on? Which of these that do I not have? How can I gain these?
And how can I gain them? That's so important. It's not always about, oh my God, you know, I haven't got that, I can't do that. Being a CEO is developing that, is growing into that. We're not born CEOs. We're born as somebody who's told, and you think about it when you go through school, you spend so many years of your life in school and you're told, sit here, wear this, do this, look at the front, face this way. And then we leave school and we're kind of like, oh, right, so what are we supposed to do now?
And I didn't know what I needed to do there either. And I think we all, you know, we're all in the same boat there.
Yeah.
We're all in the same boat. So CEO is not something that, you know, we didn't go to school and program ourselves to become the CEOs of our own life. And in network marketing, that's exactly what you are.
Yes.
You know, you are the CEO of your own life. What do you want to do with that?
Yeah.
You know, and this is why I said it's so important that you are here on the webinar right now,
So
if you've invested. Yeah. Because if you want to be a successful CEO, if you want to run a successful network marketing business, then you need to decide and commit to what it is that you're doing. And one of it is investing in personal development, which is what we're going to be covering with the training throughout.
And that's what we wanted you to really just to see. The first thing we wanted you to see was what you actually think a CEO is. You know, can anybody in here put their hands up and say that that's what they're doing at the minute? Are they being powerful, dedicated, motivational, inspiring, a great leader?
Value.
All these things, value, you know.
Favorite one.
Are people, when you look at that now, what does that scream to you? What does that say to you? Does that say that this is me, this is what I do? Because if it's not, don't worry, because that's what you are aiming towards. Like I said, we're not born like that. We're here and we're going to show you exactly how to implement that into your life.
Woo! Okay, so session 1, if you can just write down the words: confidence, mindset, comfort zones, vision, and goals. Okay, they are the points. Now, going through the next 2 hours of training, you can imagine me and Emma bounce off each other,
and we sing a little bit.
So try not to. So what I'm going to say to you is, don't think that you're going to take everything that we say down on paper, because you're probably not. So what I want you to do is to listen. I want you to listen, and when you get that light bulb moment, like, oh, I'm not doing that, or that's a good idea, I want you to write that down. And then when you watch it back on replay, which you should all be doing, right? Yes. Even if you're here now, watch it again. Yeah. Because it's just like when you're reading a book or you're listening to an audible, it's normally the second or the third time that it goes in.
Definitely
and you take something, you take something away from it. So that's what I want you to do, is as we're going through the training, when you get those light bulb moments, get them down. And then you can then start implementing that from tonight. Word go, no messing about. If you've learned something, start implementing it in your business. Don't wait, okay?
And what we just also as well want to say is, we're going to throw a lot of information and coaching and training at you. We can only give you the tools. We can only tell you what it is. So when we talk about confidence in a minute, we've both got bullet points of things that we want to say, and tips and, you know, questions and things that we want you to write down. The thing what you have to do then is think about how you can implement it. It's not about how we implement it, anything. Yeah. It's about how you can take the information and implement it in your own life. Not everybody does the same thing. I haven't built my business the way that Katie's built hers, not even slightly. We're completely different people. You might see that we work together quite a lot, but we've got such different views and such different things. Like we've come away to work separately and we've got completely different things written down, but we're always together and we're always, you know, bouncing ideas off each other, but we still got different ways. So how you actually go about implementing it is down to you.
And remember as well, there's no right or wrong way to implement as well. Yeah. I was saying to Emma before, with session 1, the mindset, you've just got to remember that 80% of your business and your life is about what's going here. Okay, so for me, it's about always feeding positivity into here, and to just stop yourself. Okay, whenever you get something negative going in, maybe somebody's nagging at you, maybe somebody didn't join your team, maybe somebody didn't buy your product, instead of really letting that get you down, I want you to think of the positives. Say to yourself, there must be something better out there for me. There must be, you know, there's something bigger waiting for me around the corner. Always have positive, and that's what we're going to focus on today with session 1, okay? Okay, so let's get to it, I think. Okay, so somebody asked what we're going to be talking about. So we've got confidence, mindset, comfort zones, vision, and goals. They're what we're going to be going through tonight with. And remember, we're not just going to go, right, confidence now. It all ties in together.
You're going to take my eye out.
I know, but
at some point
I'm like, so
if
excited.
anyone sees her take my eye out with the pen, can you please screenshot it so I can sue her?
She actually would, though.
I would
That's
totally
what
sue you if you took my eye out. Yeah.
So I just want you to know that there's so much here, but it all interlinks, okay? But that is sort of the subject that we're going to be talking about, okay? So I hope you get all that.
Yeah, and
right.
like Casey said, we're going to, we will go over the same things because, like we said, do you know what? We were talking before, we were saying, it's actually not that difficult. It seems like it's this mountain that you've got to climb up, and you might be standing at the bottom or even standing midway up this mountain, and you might be looking at it thinking, how the hell am I going to get up there? And the thing is it's actually not that hard. How you get up that mountain is you put one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other. You're not going to be standing at the bottom of the mountain anymore. What will happen is eventually you'll turn around and you'll be midway up or you'll be all the way up. And you know what? It's what you've got to do is hard. The work is hard. The hours are hard. But if you implement the right thing every single day, it's not that hard to move forward. It's one step in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other. And it's every single day. Okay?
So with that said, okay, I want to just let you all know that when she was saying about, you don't just go here to here and you're like, what? How did I do that? It's progression. That's what happens. And with confidence, for you to grow your confidence, you need to have some sort of progression.
Yes.
And this is why setting your goals and having a vision is so important. And for me, when I look back now and I look back at where I was to where I am now.
Oh, your videos are insane.
I look back and I think, how have I got there? What is it that I've been doing? So I've sat and I've really thought about it over the past couple of weeks for this training, and I've got some bullet points of stuff that I know that I've been doing over the past 2 years that I feel have helped me build up my confidence. So that's what I'm going to start off with talking about with you girls tonight, is the progression with your confidence. You're always going to have to grow your confidence. You'll get to that peak and then you'll need to get out of your comfort zone again, and you'll rise again. Okay, so you'll never feel confidently confident.
No,
never.
That's a huge thing. People might look at me or Katie and think, well, you guys can do it because you guys are confident. Let me tell you, we've been running around this table and in there saying, I am so confident, I am amazing, I am incredible. Guess why? Because we're nervous. Even though we might be confident,
excited,
nervous. But we still got that thing. Just because you're confident doesn't mean you're going to be confident every single day of your life. It doesn't work like that. But then you carry on, you build again, you build again.
It's what you do with it, okay? So if you're scared, then the fear sets in, which means then you hide away. Where with me, I felt it as, instead of feeling fear, I changed it and my emotion was excited. And when I go live, I always say, I'm excited, I'm excited, I'm excited. And really, deep down, mate, I am petrified. I'm scared. Yeah. But guess what? Nothing grows there. Guess what? Success will not be there for you. You've got to push through those barriers and build up your confidence yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. Me and Emma are not going to be able to do it for you. It's only what you're going to do today after this webinar that's then going to get you there, okay? Yeah. So I want you to say to yourself, right, that if you are feeling scared, you're feeling like, you know what, you're talking yourself out of it, just feel the fear and do it anyway. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's what I want you to write down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go, and you go for it. And say that. If it's getting up out of bed in the morning and you need to say it, say it. If it's to go live, do it. If it's to go and speak to 5 people a day, do it. If it's to sell a product, do it. If it's to go and do a home party, do it. Whatever it is that's going to get you from here to here, do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay? Yeah. That's what I want you to do.
And that's a super good point for anyone. You know what? If anyone's sitting now and one of their comfort zones is something like going live or something else, you've got a perfect opportunity tonight. You've got something to talk about. You've got something to say. You're going to be feeling pumped and fired. If that is your comfort zone, I want you to get off this tonight and hit that live button. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hit it. Go and do it.
Okay. So I'm going to go through the points now. So I will be going through this. So remember what I said, confidence comes with progression. If you can see progression, that's going to build your confidence up. It's going to give you the boost that you need, okay? So goal setting is key. That's the first one. The next one is to present yourself in the right way. We spoke about that.
Yeah, we did.
You know, I'm not saying get up in the morning, doll yourself up, put your skirt on, you know, pulling your, you know, get your skirt on, your high heels, and you're off for the day. What I'm saying to you is present yourself confidently.
Yeah.
So the way you talk, the way you act, the way you present your business, the way you present your brand, the way that you are on social media, are you being visible enough? Present yourself in the right way is going to help you grow your confidence. If you feel good, if you look good and you feel good, guess what?
Yeah, you're going to act like you're confident.
You're successful.
Yeah. What I want to say though as well is that anybody in here who they'll have a day, right, where you'll leave your pajamas on, you'll think, right, I'm going to leave my pajamas on and I'm going to throw my hair on.
I do it every day.
And I'm going to... It's those days when you don't feel confident because you're in your scruffs, which is amazing. We're all allowed to have days when we're in our scruffs. But what I want you to think about is those are the times when you don't feel confident. So if those are the times when you don't feel confident, what are the other times? What makes you feel unconfident? I know for me, if my hair's shoved off and I haven't had time to wash it, I feel unconfident. There would be no chance in hell that I'd click live and go live feeling unconfident. Don't own a frock. You can buy a frock.
I'll buy you one.
Yeah. It's about knowing what makes you feel unconfident
and what makes you feel confident.
Yeah. And do more of that and less of the other.
Yeah, definitely. So just be conscious about what it is that makes you feel good. Like for me, it's having my hair done, you know, putting makeup on, you know, putting my Valentinos on and knowledge is power.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute, girl. Yeah. I love that.
We'll talk about that. So that will boost your confidence. That's number one. The second one is smile. You know, have you ever felt confident going, oh, God, I can't be bothered today?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think I might just stay in bed, balls to it. I'm not going to do any work today.
And your shoulders are slumped. Yeah.
So sit up, smile, look at people in the eye, just be confident and happy, and that will bring you more of what it is you're putting out there. Yeah. So that was another one.
That's a mindset hack as well, though. That I spoke about this the other day on Facebook, didn't I? You know, whenever you're feeling down or whenever you're feeling, oh, do you know if you smile, you feel better? It's an actual physiological response to your brain. When you're smiling, that was a big word, wasn't it?
It was, and that made me smile as well.
When you smile, your muscles send a message to your brain which says, oh, we're happy. You know, like I've said,
even if you're not,
even if you're so peed off with something that's happened, don't feel confident, feel like crap, whatever it is. If you stand up, don't have to be in a mirror, and just smile, you feel better. Okay?
Try it, girls.
Try it now. You're probably already smiling, but you better be smiling.
You'll just see our faces from now on. Screenshot our faces.
Our faces don't move, though.
We've got a false mind to go up. Like that.
So, yeah, just honestly, it's just a smile. It sends loads of messages to your brain to say, this is how we feel. You know? This is how we feel.
I know they are laughing.
A day in the life of us, but it's true. It's true. Yeah.
Okay, and also it builds rapport with people. You know, if you, like, say, you know what, this is what I always say, right? You walk into a room and you're like, woo! Hi, everyone! Everyone's going to remember you.
Like we are.
Everyone's going to remember you when you go out, and that is what you want. You want to be the light in a dark circle.
Well, let's just say, look at the comments now, and we get it every time we go on live. People are like, your energy, because you know you can't forget us quite fast, you know, and I wouldn't want to forget you very fast. But you can't forget somebody who's
happy,
loud and happy. And you know, one thing that my husband used to say to me all the time was, I've got quite a loud voice, right?
Oh gosh, she has.
I really have.
Got an headache already. She's only been in my house an hour.
I've got quite a naturally loud voice, right? And my husband used to say to me, oh my God, quiet down. And now my loud voice is actually one of my biggest business things.
Yeah.
One of my attraction points that people love is my big voice. I was standing at Katie's event at 4 in the morning saying, good morning, and everyone was like, oh,
Woo!
good morning. They didn't feel like it, but they were like, good morning, and they were saying it back. Don't think that, you know, one of the things that everyone tells you is the wrong thing.
That's the same sort of thing with me, with my confidence.
Yeah.
Everyone used to say, oh, you know, look at your face, you're never going to amount to anything. And now I see my flaw as my biggest,
it's
the uniqueness of me now.
Yeah.
And now that I'm a businesswoman, it's what people remember of me.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. So, you know, you've got to one of my other points is to embrace your flaws. But let's go through these.
Let's go through them.
So the next one is to give genuine compliments to people. Like, honestly, like, I felt stupid doing this when I first started, but guess what? We're a networking community. It's what we should be doing, to network with people, building rapport, and also complimenting people. That's the one way that I start up a conversation, is to say, you know, wow, you know, you look good at the weekend. What is it you're wearing?
We do that a lot to
wow, you smell nice. What have you got on?
Even to your friends, nothing to do with anyone you might be networking with or anything. Meg and her genuinely give compliments to each other all the time. I don't have to compliment her. She's my best friend. I can say anything I want to her. But if her hair looks gorgeous or her makeup's gorgeous or she looks really nice, saying back, we'll say, oh my God, you look nice today. Oh my God, you smell gorgeous. Oh my God, I like that. I love your top.
Instead of thinking it and then not saying it.
You just say it. And, you know, sometimes we'll just literally message each other like, good morning, I love you. And it's just literally, instead of keeping it in, set it out, because it makes you feel good when you make someone else feel good. Genuinely good, though. Not like
confidence boosters, not just for you. Because when I say something to her and she loves it off, I feel good.
Yeah.
So it bounces back, okay? So this is another way that you can build your confidence up, by giving other people compliments, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what I want you to do. And you might have to really think about it for the next 30 days. You might have to tell yourself, right, I need to compliment someone today. It's okay, okay? I understand it does feel strange at first, but trust me, if you do that for the next 30 days, you're going to feel good. People are going to be watching you more. And it's just a nice thing,
I think in general, as
what you put out, you get back.
As we grow up, we're conditioned not to say that stuff.
Yeah.
Because as women especially, women gossip, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing that we never ever do. We never gossip. No gossiping allowed, ever. It's bad. It's negative. The universe can hear you. Always remember that. Secondly, we're brought up that it's okay to say someone looks awful or someone's hair looks nice, but if you turn around and say, oh my God, babe, your hair looks gorgeous today, you might go, ooh,
what's wrong with you?
Why are you saying that?
But that's their problem,
thing,
not you. So don't be afraid of saying what you think. Don't be afraid of doing the things that you want to do to be confident, which is these steps, okay? Just do it.
I want to answer this as well. People are saying about not being able to take a compliment. So I could never take a compliment.
It does feel funny sometimes.
It does feel so funny, especially before I have my dental work. Whenever anyone said anything, not about my teeth, just about my face, or, you know, you look pretty. Even if she said, oh, look, you're gorgeous today. First thing in my mind, I think, no, it's always because I don't like my teeth.
Yeah. Oh, and it's always you.
Yeah.
It's your mindset that. It's how you feel about you.
So how you get over that is to just say, thank you.
Yeah. And continue to say thank you with a smile on your face.
Yeah.
With a smile on your face. Remember what I said. Present yourself in the right way. Smile. Okay. Give genuine compliments. Practice appreciation is the next one. Yeah, so practice appreciation, letting people know that you appreciate them. I started this 2 years ago, and my appreciation, I would actually write down 5 appreciation messages every single day. So every morning I'd get up and I'd send out appreciation messages. I'd let people know. It didn't need to be friends. It could be business partners, anybody that's done something
the
nice for
mailman
you.
with the winter cleaner.
Anybody, just let them know, I appreciate what you've done for me. I appreciate you in my life. I appreciate what you do. And that's really, really helped me as well. What about you with appreciation?
Appreciation for me is absolute key. I would like to think that I've always shown everybody who I appreciate that I appreciate them. That's one thing I know I've always been so good at. And do you know why? Do you know what, right? I'm so blessed. The universe has blessed me more than I can even. Whoa! Like, if I could kiss the universe, I would kiss it. But the reason I know why is because I put so much from here into everything I do, and that makes me feel confident of my abilities.
Yeah.
When I'm appreciating what someone's done for me, I think, you know, so like, let's use Katie for example. When Katie sends me a message, and we honestly to God do it just in the randomest times, we'll just literally be sitting talking, sitting having a glass of wine, and she'll be like, I really appreciate you, you know, and then that's it then. I really appreciate you.
But it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay.
And why she's mentioned that in confidence, I think, is because if someone's appreciating that, you've done something good to get that.
Yeah.
If someone says, I appreciate you for doing that, I appreciate you for helping me out with my child, I appreciate you helping me out with this, I appreciate that, you've done something good for it, and you should soak that up and say, thank you. Yeah. And I really want everybody who struggles with a compliment to start saying thank you.
And if you don't, then it's like you're telling the universe that you don't want it.
Yeah.
Okay, which means you don't want success.
Yeah.
Because for you to gain success, you want to be confident in your business and your abilities and your life and you. Okay, so it's important that you accept it, want it, need it. You've got to have it to survive. Okay, so right, the next one is play your strengths. Now, what I mean by that is us as women especially, and I know there's men on here, but us as women especially, we always focus on what we don't have, what we can't do, what our weaknesses are. And here's the thing, right? This is where it gets a little bit complicated. Our success lies in our weaknesses. They do. But I'm going to go on to that in a minute. However, when you were launching your business and you were launching yourself and you were finding yourself and you're trying to become the best version of you, what I want you to do is pick up your strengths and you run with your strength. Whatever that is, I don't know what your strength is. Mine is to motivate people. I'll just throw that out there. It's to motivate people. I ran with that strength. I did motivation miles. I was videos talking about motivation. And that is what attracted people to my organization. So run with your strength.
I think mine was being genuine.
Yeah, being genuine and truthful to who you are.
Yeah, I think that's how I've got such a, you know, obviously I've been doing this for 18 months, so that's why I've got a massive client base. But I think because everybody, and you know, I've got clients in here, you'll say, when someone gets in a promotion, I'm like, yes! My husband thinks I'm insane because I'll be standing up like, yes, oh my God, yes! Like when she says who she's taken away and things, I'm like, yes, oh my God, she really deserves that. Like, and I do, don't I?
She's like, oh my God, stop it for her! Like, well, calm down.
But that's what it is. It's about finding out what your strength is and running away with it, because you'll feel confident when you use your strength instead of thinking, well, I do be real, I am genuine, I am motivational, but guess what else I am? I don't feel nice and I'm ugly and this and this.
It pushes you down. What is it? What is it they say? 10 positive, 1 negative, gone.
Yes.
You're back to square one again. Just think about that for a second.
Yes.
This is why it's so important that you just get anything negative out of your life.
Bye-bye, Felicia.
Bye-bye, Felicia, because it ruins what you're trying to create here.
Absolutely.
So playing your strengths is what you need to do. So think about what your strengths are and run with your strengths when you're launching your business, okay? And then here's the drill, right? This is what a good leader does. They can pinpoint what their struggles are, what their weaknesses are. This is another confidence thing. You need to then start working on those weaknesses. Okay, so again, it's about stepping out your comfort zone. It's about feeling the fear and doing it anyway. It's about picking up that book, listening to that Audible, investing in yourself to make sure that you know how to improve that weakness.
Yeah, and we've all got them. Don't think if you've got a weakness, you know, that, oh my God, I've got weaknesses, I'm not going to be any good, I'm not going to be able to do this. We've all got weaknesses. We've all got things we don't like to do. We've all got things that we're not that good at. You know, we've all got things that we would consider to be a weakness, but nothing really is a weakness. It's all workable and it's all learned. So if you've got something that you think is a weakness, it's not really a weakness. All it is it's an area that needs work. So Tanya said there, what do you know if you don't know? What do you do if you don't know your strength? Everyone has got strengths. What are you good at? What do you love doing? What do people compliment you on? What do people say they appreciate you for doing? There's so many ways that you can bring out what your strengths are. And you know what? It's just about sitting and thinking, what am I actually good at? What do I love doing? What do people tell me I'm good at?
And do you know what? And for me, and I've done this with so many of my team members, I've said to them, go away and speak to the 5 people that you spend the most time with, okay?
Yes.
And ask them, what is my strength? Be honest with me. You know, I am trying to, you know, grow and develop myself and who I am, and this would really, really help me. Just be truthful. And, you know, you don't want to know about your weaknesses. You want them to tell you what your strengths are, and you'll be shocked.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, you think that you know somebody, and you think that somebody, you know, but I mean, there's so many times we've just been sitting talking, and she said something to me about something that she loves about me or something that she appreciates, and I've thought, oh, because I've never heard it. We've been friends for like a year, and there's still things that some days you think, I really appreciate that. Oh, I've never heard that before.
And let me tell you something else
changed
as well. If you are only picking up, because I can see this now, if you are only picking up your weaknesses, then that means you've really got to fix up that mindset.
Absolutely.
Okay? Because if you can, oh, I'm not good at that, I'm not good at that, it means you are focusing too much of your time on what you can't do.
Yes.
And guess what that means? You're putting a block to your success.
Yes.
You are not going to move. You put the brakes on. We've got to fix that.
I always say it's like having a basket, and when you put all your weaknesses in the basket and you're trying to carry it, it's really hard to lift.
You're going to give up.
You can't do it. You can't pull it up. It's too hard. You've got to start taking the rocks out of your basket. You know, it's your basket. It's yours. It belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anyone else. No one else can come pick it up for you. It's your basket. It belongs to you. Start taking the rocks out. That's how you get out of their mindset of picking out your weaknesses.
And let me tell you, if you are a woman and you've got over the age of 18, then you've got a strength. Trust me. Okay?
That is so true.
I've given up, okay? I gave up at 16. I rebirthed myself. I did. I was like, do you know what? Done. I'm done with that life.
Yeah,
put a pin in it, and I reborn myself into the person I am today. So don't give me you've no strength.
Yeah, or don't say that you can't do it. You know, if anybody knew who we used to be, wow, like we talk about this often, don't we? And we talk about, you know, where we've both come from, and it's like, if me and her can come through and build ourselves up and be a success, every single person, all 104 viewers in here, and the people who are watching on replay, you can do it too. Absolutely, 10 billion%.
Okay, next one is what we spoke about briefly before, is accepting your imperfections. Okay, so we touched on this before, so we don't really need to cover this again, but we were saying, you know, Emma really struggled with her teeth.
Yes.
You know, that stopped her in her tracks, her success, because she couldn't do the lives.
Yeah.
She couldn't progress a business. She couldn't do what she needed to do to help all you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about, you know, accepting your imperfections and just you know, being the best that you can be.
I want to say as well, somebody said to me not long ago, we were having this conversation about when I got my teeth done, and they were saying, yeah, but it's okay for you because now you've got your teeth done. And I said, well, hang on a minute. I got my teeth done on the 5th of May, and I never done a live video until the end of July. Why is that?
Because
it wasn't my teeth that was holding me back. It was what I thought of my teeth that was holding me back. It wasn't, if it had been the actual physical teeth, I would have gone live on the 6th of May.
Yeah.
But I never, because even though this was done, this wasn't done. I wasn't done. So don't think, well, you know, my teeth are my problem and she's had her teeth done, so it's easy for her. No. The 6th of May, I should have gone live, and I never, until I think it was the 29th of July. So what, you're talking 2 months nearly. So technically, if it was the physical thing, I should have just been able to jump on it straight away, but I didn't and I couldn't. It was here that I had to change, and it was here that I worked on the most.
Definitely. So imperfections, I can see some of you writing, you know, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like this. Please see your imperfections as a positive, okay? Nobody else has got the skin that you're in. I'm seeing somebody say, I've got wrinkly skin.
Yeah.
That shows knowledge. You're a knowledgeable woman. You've got years of experience of, you know, being a woman, being a mother maybe, being a grandmother. see the positives
Yeah.
in who you are, you know, and what you can bring, because it is all a mindset thing. For years, like I said, I beat myself up about the way that I looked, and it's only since I reprogrammed this that I started to realize that, hold on a minute, it's nobody else thinks this of me.
Yeah.
Nobody else thinks that of me. So why am I beating myself up, chipping away at my life, chipping away at my confidence, and just existing?
Yes.
Okay?
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop it, because
Yeah.
your imperfections are not a weakness. Your imperfections are what make you unique.
Yeah.
And the minute that you start to tell yourself that, you will start to see a massive improvement in your confidence.
Definitely.
Okay, so the next one is to be prepared. Okay, you're starting a business. You know, this isn't just messing about on social media, seeing what's going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, the minute that you have a plan of attack, right? You've decided, right, I'm all in. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm prepared to do. Yeah. This is the hours I'm going to put in. This is what I'm going to do every day. This is, you know, how much time I'm going to put into it. Boom, you've got a plan. Straight away, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to feel more confident in what it is that you've set out to do, because you know what you're doing. You're not just waking up in the morning and winging your way through launching a business.
Richard Branson doesn't wing it. I'm obsessed with Richard Branson. If I ever met him, I'd have to take some of his body or something with
Let me tell you something about Richard Branson. Richard Branson is a multi-billionaire, okay? He, fact right now, he would have read over 100 books by the time he was 18 years old.
Yes.
100%. He would have, on investing, in business building, in what he does for a living right now, he would have read at least 100 books.
He didn't wake up like that, did he? He didn't wake up one morning and think, but I'm just going to wing it for a year and I'll be a millionaire. It doesn't work like that. Knowledge
is power. Yes. Knowledge is king. So, you know, if you're not doing personal development right now, or you tell yourself you're doing personal development, trust me, start implementing it in, and again, you're going to see a big change in your confidence as well. The next one is setting effective goals. You know, for me, again, I'll say it, when I first started the business, my first goal was, right, I want to make enough money to be able to stay at home and bring my son up. I didn't want to go back to the grind. I didn't want to go back to the retail management job, you know, with the earache, with the boss telling me when I can and can't have time off. I wanted to be at home. So I set that goal. What did I do? I smashed that goal.
Smashed it, girl.
I smashed that goal.
Smashed that.
So it's about setting those obtainable goals, but having that big hairy goal as well that really gives you the heebie-jeebies and you think I'm never going to get it.
Yes,
I got that. Okay, I got that. Now, because I had that fire and I knew where I wanted to go, you will start to tick them off. Now, what's that going to do? That's going to boost your confidence.
I think with that as well is you've got to go all in with it, because I remember when I said that this was going to be my job and this is what I was going to do, I told my friends, and she said that she was going to do the same, not the same job, she was going into network marketing, and she said to me, I'm going to do the same thing, I'm going to change my family's life, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and guess what? She'll openly say she didn't do it. Why didn't she do it? Because she lost the confidence.
Do it, but you did.
Exactly. She lost the confidence.
And the drive.
She lost the zhuzh. She lost the drive. I said, this is what I'm going to fucking do. And I went and done it.
I get passionate. It's also about the fun. But this is it, right? Okay, this is it. Get a piece of paper now. And don't mess about. I want you to write on it, what is your goal for 2017? Okay, don't mess about. The bigger the better, because
push.
Yeah, because if you've got a goal that big, you will freaking work.
You've got to be big. You know, you've got to be big. If you've got a big goal, you can't play small and hide in the corner. If you've got a big goal and you want it, you have got to go all out to get it. Let me tell you now, we aren't sitting in these seats with I think about 200 and something people went registered for the webinar. They didn't register for that because we play small. You are all sitting here listening to us now because you see that we play big. No messing. This is what we do. When we started the Think Big company, it started one lunch. We sat down. We went, should we do it? Yes. Let's do it. And we done it.
It's having an idea and going
Yeah,
through with it.
and just doing it.
And
Yeah.
not giving a shiz what anybody else around you says, okay?
Don't care.
I could have given up, okay? I could have given up. My partner walked out. We split up. That would be enough to let anybody pack in, right? And throw in the towel. I didn't. I kept going. And this is what I'm saying, okay? You've got to be that confident in what it is that you want and that goal that you've got there, to just go and get it, no matter what, whatever it takes. Full steam ahead, balls to the wall, as I say it. Sounds painful, that. But success is painful.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, you're gonna come up with hurdles that are gonna tell you
The higher level, the bigger the devil.
Tasha, Maggie, Carol, just give up.
Yeah.
Just give up. How's about no? How's about no? Do you know what, for me, looking at my son every morning, I look at him and I think, I would never in a million years give up, because that boy right there is enough to fuel the fire for generations and generations to come. Years and years, I will still be working my tush off every day because I love what I do. So that's really, really important. Is set those big goals, set the little goals leading up.
And have the confidence to go for them.
Yeah, and be laser focused on your end result. That's why I said, write down 2017, what is your aim? Okay, and don't play small. Don't be like, oh, you know, I can reach that next promotion there. No.
Okay, no.
Because you set that, guess what? You're probably going to get halfway there.
Or you could set it and you're probably going to hit it.
And then it's...
Then what? Oh, yes, I hit the goal, yes. Well, guess what? It wasn't actually as big as I would have wanted to be. I actually wanted this one.
Big.
Go for the bigger one, you know?
For the bigger one. And
not
drive.
Yes, I say to my clients, it's like standing on your tiptoes and reaching up as high as you can, high. And the one that you can touch on your tiptoes with your fingers stretched and your arms stretched and everything, that one that you can touch, that's the one you go for. Don't bother scrabbling around at the little goals at the bottom. Up, hands up, arms up, stretch, tiptoes, jumping up the highest one that you can get to. Yes.
I don't want to jump because everything's just going to
go for that one. Go for
everything will be everywhere.
The lot gone.
Okay, so and then embrace what it is that you love. You know, I just said that I love what I do.
Yes.
I actually do. It's like when you love what you do, your passion comes out, like Emma. See you then. She's crazy, right?
And I do it all the time. And so, do you know what? So again, some people say, oh, you shouldn't swear on that. And do you know what? I'm like, I don't really give a shit. And I'll tell you for why. Because if you don't want to listen to me, I'm quite happy for somebody not to follow me. But I'm telling you now, my passion makes people get results. So if you don't want to work with me, I'm all right with that, because I want to work with the people who want the results. If I swear, I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. I'm just passionate. So find that one thing that makes you passionate and go with that.
Definitely. And, you know, love can be looked at it like, oh, you know, that's a little bit creepy. Ooh, you know, it's one of them emotions in it, but you know, and people say in business you shouldn't attach love, you know, you shouldn't attach those emotions. Balls to that. You have to be 100% in love with what you do to get to the top, to get to those top positions. I promise you, okay? So love what you do, find your passion in your business and love it. Love it all.
We love you, Emma. We wouldn't change it. I'm a swearer, but I'm a passionate swearer.
Next one is to do your best, okay? You probably hear this all the time. Do your best. Do your best.
Yes.
And I always say, right, would I have paid myself for the work that I've done today? Would I have paid myself for the work that I've done today? If the answer's no, what are you doing? Do more. Get up earlier. Work your business harder. Speak to more people. Be more consistent. Do more personal development. Feed your mind with the right stuff. Hang around with the right people. Spend the time on the right things and you will become successful.
Yes. Be
the best version of you. Always do your best. That is all.
Amen, sister.
High five, sister.
High five for that one.
Okay, that's what I want to see.
Oh!
Do your best. And honestly, at the end of the day, say, right, would I have paid myself for today? No, well, what am I going to do different?
What are you doing? Because if you won't pay yourself, nobody else is going to pay you. Nobody else
How
is going
can
to
you
pay
expect your network marketing company to
To
say,
pay-
there you go, there's your
That's some
commission
money,
slot,
yeah. And
and
the
you've not
thing is,
done
it's
that.
when you start thinking like a CEO
Yeah.
and not like a business owner. As a CEO, there's a difference.
Yeah.
When you start thinking like a CEO, you've got to move your ass.
Yeah.
You have got to move
God.
your ass. Nobody is coming to hand you zip. If you do nothing, you get nothing. If you don't put the hours in, you don't get the money. Don't sit and cry when, oh, I never got that promotion. Did you do enough? Because I'm telling you now, if you'd done enough and
You would have got it.
you would have got it. You would have got it. That's just the way it is. You would have got it. I do the next match.
So,
Tough
CEO is get off your ass. and do some
Powerful.
work.
Decisive.
Hardworking.
Leader. Yes.
Consistent. Good listener. It
We've
goes
got
on.
them at the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Next
Oh, I have run a
is.
marathon.
Okay. Next one. Accept disapproval. Do you get where I'm coming from this? Now, what I mean, and we've spoke about this before about not letting people get into us, but you need to accept people's disapproval. People
Yes.
don't
Oh,
understand why you do what you do. Do you know, my best friend told me, what are you doing that for? My mum didn't speak to me for 6 months. My fella left me. Okay, what's that got to say? And still Hamer is here doing what she set out to do because her fire was strong.
Woo woo!
Okay, so
How bad do you want it?
how bad do you want it? And people will try to trip you up because they
Oh,
don't
yeah.
understand why you're doing it. So just accept the disapproval and say this to them. Just put the hand up and say, I don't need your approval. I've got my own approval. I am confident in what it is that I'm doing, and nothing is going to stop me in my tracks. Okay? That
But
is
do you
exactly
know what?
I did.
And let me tell you now, no matter how far up you go, people
Still there.
are coming to try and get it off you. People
Here's your
are coming to try and
confidence.
do it. Yeah.
There's your confidence, right? Chip, 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 chip,
All
chip,
day.
chip. All
God,
day, every
confidence
day.
gone.
Okay? There's days, and I'm being brutally honest, there's days when I've sat in my bed and cried, okay? Because I felt like giving up. People would say the wrong thing at the wrong time to me, and I'd let it get in, okay? But then it's then what you do with it. I'd sit down and I'd think, do you know what? No, I'm not accepting that. No, I'm not accepting that because I deserve more. I know what I want out of this. I know what I need to do out of this. And I'm just being real with you. You will have those days where you just feel like throwing in the towel.
Yeah.
But it's what you do with it. Are you going to let it? Are you going to let that negative comment, that negative remark, that disapproval stop you from achieving what it is that you want to achieve?
If the answer to that is yes,
Then
what are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Start on your mindset. Go away out of your business and start working on you, feeding that mind. Because now anybody comes to me with disapproval, I'm like, girl, not even interested.
I love that tonight.
I do not even let it in. I don't let it in anymore. It is like, see ya.
Yes.
Wall is up. Goodbye, Vienna. Not even bothered about you. And
Goodbye, Vienna. Who's Vienna then?
Bye-bye. And that's what you need to be like. You need to have that thick skin in this industry. That thick skin.
If you're going to put yourself out there, you are always going to need a thick skin. And let me tell you now, the bigger the level, the bigger the devil.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always somebody there that wants to chip away at your confidence. They'll say something on your live, or they'll put something in your inbox that will knock you for 6, and then you know.
Like I put a status up the other day, thinking about this, and it was someone came on my live and said something like, "You've got an ugly nose" or something. And this is my way of thinking about things, right? This is my way of thinking about things, right? There is nothing a single person in this world can say to me that I haven't already said to myself. There is nothing. There's nothing anyone else can say to me.
And again, that's a mindset thing, though.
But now I think, you can't say anything to me because I've already said it. Good luck. I don't think it anymore. So I move on. It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't bother me. And it's because I realise that I'm the one who said it for all of my life. I said it as an ugly nose. I said it as ugly teeth. I said I've got a big head. I said this. I said that. I've been told by other people shit all of my life. And now I think, guess what? There's nothing you can say to me that I haven't already said to myself myself and I don't say any more.
And now she is confident.
Now I'm
In
confident.
what it is that she does. Okay?
Yeah.
And this is the part and parcel, right? This is why it's important that you are building up your mindset and
Yes.
building up your confidence at the same time.
So when that does happen, and when that person does try and slam into you, when that person does say you've
they're
got
not
to
going to
open
be
it,
able to.
what? Honestly, if anyone was on that live, I sang "You Can Have a Block," and then I blocked them, and I sang a little song because sometimes people need positivity.
In the life.
And that was how I deal with someone saying that I'm ugly.
She sings.
Yeah, just sing at them. I normally send people scuttling away, to be honest with you.
So yeah, kill them with kindness. Kill them with
Yeah.
kindness. So
Kill them bitches.
you need to see your value, okay? See your value. Understand what it is that you're doing. Be what's the word? You know, you don't want to be sacrificing your goals because of somebody else's disapproval.
Yeah.
Never sacrifice what it is that you want for somebody else's disapproval. And this is why it's important that you know what it is that you want
Yes.
from your opportunity.
Boom.
Okay? So when somebody like that comes along, you go, no, Joel, move out the way. This is where I'm going. Where if you don't know where you're going, guess what? That negative's going to knock you for 6 and you're going to stop because you've got no aim.
Yeah.
So have your aim on paper.
And
Okay?
remember that everything you've come through in your life that's brought you here, when someone tries to use that against you, that means they are the shitty person, not you.
It's because your
It's
light
because-
is shining too
too
bright
bright.
in their eyes.
And do you know what? I'm all right with having a bright light, and so is she.
Mm.
And there's not one person who can say anything. When someone says something about her or someone says something about me, it bothers the other person more than the actual person.
I'm like, "Ah!"
What did she say about your nose?
I'm like, I'm going to rip them a new one.
So yeah.
Okay, now here's the thing. If you still, after the information that we've given you about building up your confidence, still feel like you need some more inspiration, you need more training, then there's a book that you can get called Unbreakable Self-Confidence. And it's a real good read, okay? You can also get it on Audible. It's called Unbreakable Self-Confidence. Feel free to get it downloaded and have a little listen to that. It's really, really powerful stuff. So, and what I will say to you is, confidence takes years to build and seconds to break, okay? It takes seconds to break, so it's important that your
It's
mindset
strong.
is
You need to
strong,
yeah.
so you can pick yourself up when you come to those hurdles.
So I want to just finish confidence really quickly now because we've been talking about confidence.
I know,
for 1
it's
hour.
okay. It needs to be done.
That's
so
a
important.
big part of today. That was just that was such a big part. So what I've got written down here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points about how to be more confident. This is to do with this part and not with this part, okay? So 7 points how to be more confident. Number 1, take control of your self-confidence. Do me a favor. What that means is, don't sit there saying, I'm not confident, I'm not confident, I'm not confident, I'm not confident, and you're not doing nothing about it, but I'm not confident, but I'm not confident, I can't do that, I'm not confident, I'm not confident, I'm not confident. Take control.
Tell yourself you are.
Take
Start.
control. You can recognize that you're unconfident. Do something about it. Okay? That's number 1. Take control of your confidence. Realize that it's your confidence. You can start doing things to change it. We spoke about what things you can do. Okay? Number 2 is zhuzh yourself up, which we spoke about already.
Zhuzh it.
Zhuzh it up, girl.
Get that haircut. Get that makeup on.
It doesn't have to be about all kinds of money, right? You could.
That makes me feel
Are you
confident.
okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm just doing kisses. It makes me feel confident.
So so zhuzhing yourself up, it doesn't have to take money. Buy a nail polish for £1. Buy a nice lipstick for £2 in the asset. It doesn't matter how much it costs. Make yourself think. I know people, they can't afford to go and get pedicures, so don't they? Sit at home with a bowl of water in the dish bowl. They do their toes, they cut their nails, they paint their feet, boom, they feel confident. Don't have to go for a pedicure, don't have to spend money, you can do it at home. So that was number 2, zhuzh yourself up. Number 3 is know yourself. How much do you actually know yourself?
I love that.
How much you actually sit down and say, this is me. This is who I am. This is how I feel. This is what I do. This is what I think every day. This is what I say to myself. This is this. This is that. How often? You have got to know yourself because your confidence comes from inside. If you don't know what's going on inside, you're not going to be able to be confident because you don't know what's going on inside. So that's number 3, know yourself. Take from these points what you will to action them yourself, okay? So like I said, we give you the tools and it's up to you to go away and look at them and decide what parts you want to pull out, okay? So number 4, watch your self-talk. I do this with my clients all the time. The words, the crap words that you call yourself, fat, ugly, can't do that, horrible nose, horrible face, horrible lips, big belly, big boobs, big whatever. Shut it up.
I do this, mate.
Yeah.
When I'm feeling like I'm letting too much neg in that head, I go, stop. And I'd say
Give
stop,
it up.
right? And that it does something in your brain that just
Well,
stops
we've been
it.
doing that, yeah. We've been doing that
Okay.
positivity project.
It's
yeah.
really
About stopping.
important that you stop yourself from letting that negative in,
Because it's you talking to you.
remember, one negative remark in there,
Yeah.
it drops you for the rest of the day. So don't let anything in. And remember what I said, stop.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. It stops you
So
from
that's
doing
watch
it.
your self-talk. All the shitty words that you say, fat, lazy, blah, blah, blah. Figure out what they are. Stop saying them. Stop it, okay? Number 5 is find out what makes you feel confident and do more of it. Easy. Does make having your hair done feel confident? Does having your eyebrows make you feel confident? Does having a little put a bit of tan on make you
Does
feel
knowledge.
confident? Does knowledge
Reading a
make you
book.
feel? Yes, knowledge. What makes you feel confident? Make it a choice to do more of that thing.
Listening to music,
Yeah.
jumping up and down, dancing, getting up early in the morning. What makes you feel more confident in who you are?
Yes.
Do more of it.
And then number 6, act confident even if you don't feel it.
Mm.
Even if you don't feel confident, stand up straight, put your head up, get ready to go and smash the day. Even if you don't feel confident, right? So the first event that I ever done was Katie's event. There was 1,500 people there and I had been in business for 3 weeks. So guess how nerve-wracking that was? Guess what I said when anyone asked me, was I scared? Oh my God, no, I'm so excited. I was cacking myself. And it was 3 weeks into my business and I was standing in front of 1,500 eyes looking at me as if to say, tell me something nice. I didn't want to get up there, but guess what? You would not have known that I wasn't unconfident because I put my back up, I put my head up, I said, oh my God, yeah, I'm so excited. I stood up there, I stood confident, I made myself look like I was confident even though I wasn't. And the 7th one is be aware of your body. So that's, like I said, sitting up straight, very, very important is this, sitting up straight, head up. When you're sitting like this, no one feels confident.
Nobody can see you.
But well, yeah, but you don't feel confident let on the table. Yeah. So that's the 7 mindset tips for feeling confident. Boom.
Boom, boom,
Should we
boom.
do confidence in business now as
I
well?
think so, yeah,
Okay,
for
so-
sure, because it's important.
Yeah.
Because there is a difference, girls, in being confident in who you are.
Yeah.
That's, you know, walk the walk, talk the talk, you know, love who you are, love what you believe in, all that kind of stuff is that. But then there's confidence in business as well. So yeah, let's go.
Okay, so when
I
I with confidence in businesses, I work with a lot with my clients and they say the reason that they don't put themselves out there much is not always because they're not confident people. I've got some clients who are super confident but are still afraid to put their business out there, okay? These are the reasons why. Not knowing what it is that you do makes you feel unconfident. Not knowing, so if anyone asks me a question, anything here, or Katie about her business, boom, we can
Straight
both
back.
answer them straight away. That makes us confident to
go
come on
live.
here, to speak to people, to tell people what it is that we do. So I've got written down here, to be confident in business, you've got to know what it is that you actually do in case somebody asks you.
Yeah.
You've got to know your products and your services. You've got to know your prices.
Oh yeah.
You know, how many people don't even know how much something costs. You need to know it. All in your head, okay?
You need to know about the what it's going to give somebody as well. People are not bothered about the ingredients,
No.
say, for example.
They want to know what you're going to do for them.
What it's going to do for them. So know the benefits of what it is that you're doing as well, which will also help with your confidence. But know the facts. You know where your business is going. Know how long it's been running. Know about, whether they've won any awards. Know your shit. Know
Make it your business to know
everything.
your business.
It's so important because that is going to boost your confidence level up, so you can then start speaking to enough people about what it is that you do. More people will then be attracted to come and join you on your opportunity, which then means you are going to start moving up the ranks, which is what you want to do. And who knows, maybe one day you're going to reach those levels and hit those goals that it is that you want. Everybody can get success. It's just whether you are going to work at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've got 6 tips here for confidence in business. So I want you to write these 6 tips down. Remember, when you go away from here, think about how you can make them your own. One of my clients, make it your business to know your business, because I shout it at them.
Make it your business to know your business.
So number 1, make yourself feel like a success. Like Katie said, is that going to be getting up early in the morning? Is that going to be making sure you're sitting at your office or your workspace, not perched on the ends of the couch? You know, this is all about being confident in your business. What makes you feel confident in business? I know if I'm sitting on the couch working, I don't feel like I'm a success.
No.
Because you don't have to have an office.
Well, that's why I have an office.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
I'm a successful person sitting in my office.
Yeah, I feel like now I'm at that level that I need my own space.
Yeah.
You know, I can shut the door away and it's me and my business.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You will need, you know, if you're serious about becoming a professional network marketer, you need an office space. Yeah. Even if it's in a corner of a room.
Mine's in the corner of the room still. Mine's in the corner of the room still. Because we're waiting to move house, we're looking for a house. It's still in the corner of the room.
That's fine.
Still feel like a success.
Everybody knows that when you're sat on that chair, you are the CEO.
And I am working.
You're a CEO.
Yeah, this sends the message to everyone in my house. I am working. If I'm sitting on the couch, I've got a 7-year-old and a husband and 2 dogs looking at me, moaning at me, wanting something from me. And I say,
Mommy, play Minecraft.
And I say to them, if I'm sitting my bum in the seat, I'm not mummy for a bit. I'm mindset movement. I'm not mummy. I can't help you. There's someone else here to help you. He's your dad.
That's what his name is. Dad.
His dad, okay? He can help you with stuff as well. So that's this one. Make yourself feel like a success. Number 2, grow every single day. Doesn't matter how much. Read a book, listen to an audible, listen to some training,
watch a live. Come on your upline.
Make yourself grow. So number 1 was make yourself feel like a success. Number 2 is grow every single day. Number 3 is let go of mistakes. When you make a mistake,
it's a lesson.
Yeah, when you make a mistake, it will make you really unconfident if you spend the next 5 days thinking about that mistake you made. Realize that it was a lesson and move on. Number 4, sit in the right position. Again, back up. You're the CEO. You are telling, when you sit like this, you're sending a message to your body and to your brain that you can't be bothered. I'm not, can't be bothered. You know, when you're sitting up and your seat is in and your back is straight, like, I feel quite powerful now, you know. That's what I say to people as well. All my life I've done in my office now, and yours are done as well.
Apart from tonight because of the rain.
Yeah, and I've always got my back against the seat. You know, I might put my leg up on my chair or whatever, but my back is always straight because that is important. I am the CEO. People are looking to me to see how I can help them and what I can do.
And remember the words that we put in the beginning. Yeah?
Yeah.
If you're a CEO, how do you feel?
You want to make yourself feel like that, yeah? Number 5, give it your 100%. What I want you to know is it doesn't matter if you've got a goal and something happens, and as long as you're giving 100%, and you can say, you know what, it didn't happen, but I give it 100%.
Then you know there's no room for improvement.
Yeah, you've got to do it every single day. 100, 100, 100, 100. I know it's really hard. Sometimes you don't feel like doing stuff. So I do too, so does she.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't feel like doing anything, you know?
We still do.
But we still do it. Guess why? Because we're the CEOs. Nobody else is going to do it for us. And if you want to pay your rent, let's not pretend that money's not important. If you want to pay your rent and you want to eat and you want to have a nice life and you want to, in my mind, all my clients know that I do one day closer with my family, right? But in my mind at the minute is my house. I've got a house that I want to get. And I say to her all the time, every single time, sit in that seat. I'm not thinking about, I've got a lot to do at the minute because I didn't even realise that this month didn't have 31 days. So I'm 3 days behind what I'm supposed to be doing. Every single time I sit in that seat, I don't think, look at my to-do list. No. Oh my God. I sit in that seat and I think,
right,
look at my house. Look at my house.
Let's go. The house isn't going to get itself.
It's not going to get it. No one's going to give it to me.
Visualization
I know if the universe, if I go 50% to the universe is going to bring the rest to me.
Yeah.
It's going to bring me the clients, it's going to bring the people.
The harder you work, the luckier you get. Trust me on that.
Yes.
situations, people, circumstances will arise when you were working
God,
at 100%.
Really,
Okay?
yeah.
So 100% always
day.
visualize where you want to be. Like she said, she visualizes when she's sat in her chair in the corner of her front room, she's visualizing sitting in her office, okay, in her dream home.
Just I visualize the bed. I'm on the bed. You know, one of them big massive mirrors that's sat on the floor.
Yeah.
Where you like lean them up.
Yeah.
I don't see the big massive to-do list. I don't see that the inbox is overflowing and the emails and the membership site and this and this and this. I don't see that. I see that big ass mirror and I see the bedroom that it's going to be sitting in, and that pushes me. That makes me give 100% because I don't want to be where I am anymore. I've come far, but I'm still not there. She's gone far. She's still not there. Go, go, go. Number 6 is be authentic to yourself.
Yes.
I'll tell you why this is about confidence in business. If you are not yourself in business and you're mimicking, imitating, copying, this is going to make you very unconfident, because if someone comes to you and asks you something about something that you've posted
Copy and paste
or something, oh my God,
copy and paste is like,
don't start with that with me.
I'm going to go on to that in session 2 actually on social media,
God,
because it is a big no-no.
Huge,
Massive no-no, and I'll
So
tell you why tomorrow.
being authentic to yourself. I've got written down here, copying, mimicking and everything lowers your confidence levels in yourself. You have to be you. Because you can only be you. You can't be me and you can't be here. You can only be you. And when you're trying to mimic somebody else and be somebody else, what you're essentially doing is you don't know how to be them.
No.
You can try and copy and paste Island of Us or copy something on the logo or whatever. You can do that as much as you want, but you're not one of us. So you're never going to be able to act like one of us. So what you're doing is you're doing yourself a disservice. You're all absolutely effing amazing. Every single person in here is amazing. Look what you've done. You've invested your time. You've invested your money into this. You're amazing. Be authentic
to who you are.
Because that will make you so much more confident.
Yes, it will. Amazing. And you know what, when you were saying, I've got it tattooed on me. I didn't come this far just to come this far. I know. I can't help it. I'm so like, this is another.
Shall I go and sit over there?
I didn't come this far just to come this far. That is what I tell myself every day. People say to me, don't you think you've got enough now? No, because this isn't success to me. This is a stepping stone. And people might look at that and think, oh, that's greedy. That's their negative.
I hate that.
That's their negative. I know what I want.
Yes.
And I know what I want, and I know that I'm going to get there. I didn't come this far just to come this far. I want you to say that to yourself every single day. And like Emma says, one day closer.
One day closer.
You are one day closer every day to get into where you want to be.
For anyone who doesn't know what that is, it's something I do with my clients. If you just Google, if you put in Facebook, #one day closer, you'll see every single one of my clients on there. And basically what that is every single day when my husband comes home from work or when we're getting ready to go to bed, I look at him and I say to him, we are one day closer to everything we've ever wanted. The reason behind that is this. It's not because every day we're one day closer. This is the reason. Because there's never a day when I can't look at him and say, I couldn't be bothered today.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
It's finding you why,
I couldn't. I was tired. Guess what? I'm always tired.
Yeah. Listen, life is tiring.
Life is so tired.
but choose your tired.
Yes.
Choose your hard.
And that's what that is. It's about, I am not going to look in that man's face and say to him, or my little girl, and say to her, I couldn't be bothered today.
Today's not my day.
Today's not my day. Well,
I'll try again tomorrow.
Every day is our day. One day closer, one day closer, one day closer, one day closer, one day closer. I'm never going to let that man walk in that house and say, couldn't be bothered.
See you later.
See you later.
Try again tomorrow.
Every single day.
I hate that word try as well.
No,
you do
it. Do it.
I am this. I am doing this. This is what I am going to do. Yes. Not
I'm going to try and do it. Because that's a bit namby-pamby.
That is like you may as well just not bother.
Yeah. Don't try, do.
Don't bother.
Boom.
Okay. Let's go on to mindset. Okay. We've done a lot with mindset anyway.
Yeah. So obviously confidence for us was the biggest part of today.
Yeah.
Because
with no confidence, you've no business.
Well, yeah, and it goes over into comfort zones and into mindset as well. So do you want to talk about your fix and growth mindset?
Of course I will. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about, you know, fixed mindset and growth mindset. Now, some of you probably already know this, and it's something that I'm starting to learn. Leo now, he's 3, talking about how I can help him get a growth mindset. Now, for me, I was in a fixed mindset literally just 3 years ago. You know, I used to say to myself, you know, I'm from Bolton. Who am I ever going to be? I had Bell's palsy, never could amount to anything, you know, and I drilled that into myself. I avoided challenges. I give up at everything that I did. I went from job to job. I thought effort was a waste of time. You know, I was negative. I wasn't the same person as I am today, okay? And that was because I was fixed.
Yeah.
I was fixed living in that cycle. I was fixed going to work to get paid. I was fixed at, you know, just living that basic life. That's what I call it. Basic. It's basic.
Well, that's what it is.
It's freaking basic. It's not me. It's not who I was.
It's not who anybody is. It's not who
Now,
anybody is.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
I had it in the back of my mind. There's something more. Okay? And this is what I'm saying. Every one of us has got that chance to go from fixed to growth. Now, what growth means is you're eager to learn. Every single one of you on here is eager to learn. You've paid $24.95 to be on these. You know, you've invested your money, you've invested your time, you're here, okay? So eager to learn, you embrace challenge, okay? Network marketing is a challenge. You've all embraced it. You've all clicked join. Most people would say no and hold their hand up for the rest of their life and say it's not for them. Right? So you've got number 2 there. Number 3 is keep going even when it's hard. You know, and some of you are probably at a 50-50 level at that in the minute. You probably do shy away. Maybe you have taken a month off one time. You need to get more consistent and keep working even when it's hard, and that's going to help you with your growth mindset. Another one is when you see effort as journey rather than effort. You know, effort on this side is a waste of time. On fixed mindset, you see it as a journey. It's a stepping stone. It's that one day closer. It's getting closer to where it is that you want. But like we've said before, choose your hard. You know,
it's hard now, but it was so much harder when I was skint and I had nothing.
Well, and do you know what? Fixed is going, like I said, going to work to get paid. You are capping your success. You are capping your ability, right? Being a CEO of your life, having a growth mindset, you have got endless opportunity.
Absolutely,
endless income.
Absolutely.
Okay, there's no cap in what you can achieve with a growth mindset. Okay, next one is learning from criticism. You know, somebody says, oh, you could have done that a little bit better. Maybe your upline, maybe your sideline, maybe somebody in your downline, your success line, and said, actually, maybe you shouldn't have done that. Now, when somebody says that to me, I'll say, do you know what, actually, you know, I'm taking that on board because we all have different, you know, ways of doing things, and we've just got to accept that and adapt. So take it on board, you know, and that will make you an amazing leader, first and foremost, amazing network marketer, but also your growth mindset is going to be stronger and you're going to get more results. And the next one is be inspired by other people's success.
Oh, God, yes.
Do you know what? For me, that is the biggest one.
For me too. I agree.
If you sit there and you think, oh, you know, somebody in your downline maybe overtakes you, or somebody earns that incentive trip that you didn't, or maybe somebody got paid more than you, instead of just thinking, oh, you know, oh, why did she do that? Please don't let that in. Stop yourself, okay? Celebrate people's success, because guess what will happen? You celebrate theirs, people will celebrate yours. What goes around comes around, girls. What goes around comes around.
That's such an important, and that's such an important thing. Do you know what? Find a friend where there's no jealousy ever. Where there's never any kind of ill feeling towards what you're doing or anything like that. Yes.
You want to celebrate everyone's successes. And again, this is all growth. We are conditioned to be fixed. We are conditioned to be fixed. It's what we teach ourselves growing up. It's what our parents tell us to be. You know, you go to work to get paid. You're conditioned that way, but you can get out of that. And billionaires, millionaires, multi-millionaires
choose your conditioning.
Our growth mindset.
Yes.
What do you want? Do you want to be growth mindset or do you want to be fixed?
Pick it.
You can decide.
Yeah, you can absolutely decide.
You know, and it's about being positive with everything, your surroundings, the people, what you let into your mind, what you put into your business. Positive, 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 positive. And remember what I said, whenever you have a negative, bam, straight in your face, no, stop, zip.
Yes.
Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself, because the hard work that you're going to be putting in to go from fixed to mindset to a growth mindset is difficult.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
it's hard changing that mindset.
It is. But you've just got to know that on the other end of it, it's going to be amazing.
Please don't think that you wake up one day, you know, don't think that I woke up one day or that Katie woke up one day and, you know, woo, we were fixed, we were cured.
We're fixed, we're cured,
Yeah.
and we love our
We
life.
love
It's
life
not.
and we love everything. Like, no, believe me, this takes work.
It does
This,
take work.
even now, this takes work. I'm a mindset. I teach people how to do this. I still do it myself every single day. No missing out, no doing anything.
Yeah, okay. So now it's about practicing it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, so practicing it. And for me, it's thinking about your past challenges and then new challenges that arise. Now you're changing your mindset.
Oh, sorry,
So-
just answer that to Caroline.
Is it okay to celebrate your own success? Yes,
Yes!
100%. You do something. Shout
Shout
it from
it
the
from the
rooftop.
rooftop.
Tell every Tom, Dick and Harry you know
Yeah.
how amazing you are.
If I,
Get on your bed upstairs and jump
Jump
around like a
I
crazy
said,
person. Slap your
Yeah.
husband in the face and
say,
tell him,
guess
wake
what I
up.
done?
Wake up. Ah!
Shout your
Oh
own
my
success.
God.
Get your horn and toot the hell out of that bitch. Because I'm telling you now, you are the best person to toot that horn. You're the
Toot
best
the
person to
shit out of
scream.
it.
Toot the shit out that horn. Get the horn. Toot the shit out of it.
Lose your breath blowing on it.
Honestly. And it's about finding that thing like, oh, I've
Yeah.
done it, I've 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 done it. Scream, shout, tell the world. If something good happens
Take your
here,
clothes off and run in the street if you have to.
yeah,
I might do that in a minute once I've done this live.
I'll do that.
Hey!
But if had something amazing happen to me, or she's had something amazing happen to me, we don't say, hi, oh my God, guess what happened? We send voice notes, like, that's not me doing that.
It's
so
about
that
emotions.
it's not that I'm doing that so that she gets on board with it. I'm doing that because I'm excited.
Well, she might
And
be.
I do it because I'm excited and because I want to do it.
And people feed off your energy as
Yeah.
well, okay? So if your husband,
Toot my juice.
if your husband's feeling a little bit negative about what you're doing, when you get a success, jump around
Toot
like
it.
a crazy person. He'll be like, what is going on with my life?
Yeah.
But oh my God,
I love it.
He'll be like jumping around and then everything's going to be amazing, okay? I'm not even going to lie.
So yes is the answer.
Yes
Should you
is the
celebrate
answer.
your success? Yeah.
I know, yeah, that's 5 minutes later. Told you, we always go on. Okay, so the next one is practice, right? So what I'm saying to you is, look at your past challenges. How did you hit that challenge? What did you do?
Yeah.
What did you feel? How did you react? Now, you would now know what a growth mindset looks like. I want you to start journaling when you've overcome something,
amazing.
and when you've done something amazing. And that's something that I do. I've got a journal. And today, I've put, today has been a release. Finally realizing what matters. Sometimes we go around with blinkers on because we are wrapped up in the ordinary. We forget to do what we are supposed to do, and that's to live our life. Today, I feel blessed that I can work from my dining room, and whilst I'm sat working, I can hear my son listening to Peppa Pig. I can hardly imagine living the 9 to 5 now. It really is a blessing to never miss a moment.
Get it emotional for
I
you.
know today has been productive. I've learned that it's best to be honest with what you do than sugarcoat. I've learned today that women appreciate my life lesson videos on Facebook as they inspire others to do more and be more. Today I feel grateful for the friendships I have. I feel grateful for my drive, my commitment on helping others. Today I have been working on content for the subscription site, and I have realised that value is key. The secret to living is giving, and I feel overwhelmed. Just 2 years in, I can now contribute to the cause that is so close to my heart. You, Katie, are becoming who you've always supposed to be, and your current self is proud of you. Can you see, right? You. Oh my God! But this is the thing, right? When you.
What's my life?
This is right. People don't understand, right? I haven't got to where I am just through getting
Don't
by
stop
and reading it.
crying.
I'm not gonna, because I already cried because I opened that today and I read it earlier when I was going over my notes, so I'm not as emotional reading it back. But what I will say to you is, because I now consciously think about, you know, what I should be feeding my mind. And I know practice by journaling, and I write down what I've learned and my past experiences and what, you know, what, now I'm more patient. I write it down, and it is emotional. And one day, you know, I'll be able to read that back, or one day I'll be able to give that Leo, and it's going to be the best personal development book that there's going to be out there.
You know what? You blow me away.
Because it's mine.
You're amazing.
So I
Amazing.
want you to start practicing your growth mindset. I want you to start, you know, thinking about how you attacked a challenge last time, but now how you attack a challenge moving forward with this training that we're giving you, okay? And then another one is ask your friends and family, ask your partner, you know, what have you seen change in me recently? It's okay to ask people around you what changes you've had. Okay, because then you'll be like, that's going to give you a boost as well. It's going to boost your confidence up, and you're going to continue to be that person. Okay, so that's another one. And then learn. Okay, read back your journal.
Yeah.
Reflect on what it is that,
always reflect.
you know, reflect on how you was to how you are right now. And always try new approaches. When you have a new idea, go for it. That's what a growth mindset does. When you want something, go for it.
You've got to grow for it.
Embrace new challenges.
Yeah. If you want something, grow for it.
Embrace the new challenges. So that's all I've got for there. Sorry
Okay.
to make you cry.
You always make me cry.
I know, I'm such an arsehole.
She's an arsehole of a friend. So I've got some tips again. I'm coming back to the mindset. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 tips for setting your mindset for success. 5 tips setting your mindset for success. Number 1, make a small step towards your goals every single day. We already spoke about this before.
Yeah.
Why is that setting your mind for success? Because once you're at the bottom of the mountain and you look up and you think that's really big, if you start taking steps up, eventually you're not at the bottom. So you can look back and think, oh my God, look how far I've come. If you're small stepping every single day, it keeps your mind focused, it keeps your interest focused. If you have a week off, I know seriously, and we've said this many times, a 1 week off, you're screwed, because you come back and you think, well, what have I got to do? How have I got, is anyone listening? Is this? So number 1 is make a small step towards your goals every single day. It focuses your mindset, it keeps you interested, it keeps you going, and it also gives you something to look back and say, every single day I was moving, okay? Number 2, make decisions. The heading was set your mindset for success. Number 2, make decisions. That's so important as a CEO, is to make decisions. Yeah,
and run with it. Yeah, you make a decision, you run with it. You don't just think, oh, dip my toe in today. Oh, I might do it. Oh,
take charge.
Let me just go and ask my mate. Oh, let me go ask my dad whether he thinks it's a good idea. Just decide and go with it. Yeah. Nobody needs to give you the go ahead to do anything in life. So just go with it.
I say to my clients as well, Dragon's Den style decisions. The people in Dragon's Den don't get any heads up of what's going on. Someone comes in, they make a decision, boom! Those people in that room are sitting on them seats and the most wealthy people in the UK, okay? They make decisions like that for a reason. Yeah. Because you listen to the information, you take what you need, and you go. You don't need to sit around, you don't need to, they just think about that. Oh, I'll ring Katie and ask Katie for an hour about that, you know. It doesn't matter what Katie thinks, it doesn't matter what I think, it doesn't matter what any of you think. You've got to just do it for yourself. Dragon's Den style decisions. Think about it, bang, take charge and do it. Number 3, keep the end goal in mind. So important. Yeah. Like I said, when I'm sitting in my office, I'm not thinking about massive amounts of work I've got. I'm not thinking that. I thought there was 31 days in February, and I'm now 3 days behind. Not thinking about that. I'm thinking about that a little bit. But I'm not sitting thinking about that. I'm thinking about my house and my dreams and my car and my life and my bank balance. I want to save. I want to pay off every single penny of debt. I'm not thinking about what it is that I've got to do. I'm thinking about where I need to go and what I've got to do to get there. Keeping that vision in mind will keep you motivated always. Eyes on the prize, I say to my clients. Eyes on the prize. When you're looking forward at your prize, at your house, at your car, at your holiday, or retiring your husband, retiring yourself, whatever it might be, eyes on the prize, face forward. That grows your mindset and sets your mindset for success, because you never say, oh my God, I've got so much work to do. Oh my God, this person hasn't joined me.
That's
oh my God, I lost that
negative
client.
talk.
Oh my God, this, that. Oh my God, that. Oh my God, people haven't been able to pay me. Oh my God, I ordered this makeup and nobody wants it. Oh my God, this, oh my God, that. No, eyes on the prize, forward. If you are looking forward, you've got no time for all this stuff flying past you either side, okay? Number 4, learn your lessons, move on. We've already spoke about this, but this is a massive tip for setting your mindset for success. When you're focusing on the negatives, you're focusing on what didn't work, you're focusing on what didn't happen, you're focusing on the person who didn't join you, you're focusing on the person who never made the sale. When you're doing that, you're not giving any focus to the good stuff, to, oh my God, someone did join me. Oh my God, someone did do that. You know, I know so many of my clients as well will have a team and they'll be focused on, well, these people aren't doing anything. Hang on, find new people. Go out and speak to other people. Go out and find somebody who does want it. Go out and don't focus everything onto the negative. Focus it all onto positive. Try and lift people up. If they don't want to be lifted, you can't lift them. Again, rocks in the basket. You've got to focus on the positive, be strong, learn your mistakes and your lessons and move on. Yeah. Number 5, last one is, again, be aware of the negative self-talk. Listen to what you're saying, stop saying it. That is a massive one for setting your mindset for success.
Okay, so
jam-packed. Is everybody writing notes? Let's ask and see if everybody's getting good notes. Is everyone
loving the training so far? We've got literally 30 minutes left.
Yes.
So we're going to cover a little bit of comfort zones now, and we've touched on goals because, like I said,
eyes on the goals.
It all interlinks, right? And do you know, for me, when we talk about comfort zones, it's I've got a comfort zone on my tattoo, by the way. There's my comfort zone. Can you see it? That's my comfort zone. I've got an actual comfort zone on my tattoo because for me, I've got my comfort zone is a touch, okay? So whenever I'm feeling a little bit yucky, I might be thinking, oh, do you know what? I don't want to talk about that on live, but I do need to. Or, you know, maybe I've got to, you know, go and speak on stage or whatever. I've got something to touch, okay? And I'll touch that and I'll say to myself, feel the fear and do it anyway. Just do it. Get moving. You can do this. You are inspirational. You are motivational. You change lives. You can do this. I tell myself that. And affirmations for me have really helped me move past being comfy. Okay? Because I tell myself I'm bigger than who I am. I tell myself that I am powerful, that I am this, I am that. And that's what I would say. First tip for me with comfort zones, if you don't already do them, is start doing your affirmations in the morning. You know, start doing them in the morning. And if you need something like me, I'm not saying go and get a tattoo. Maybe you need a bracelet that you can pull or you can touch that will make you feel comfortable being uncomfortable, then do it. Okay. Another one is the elastic band in there. You flick it and you just go. You flick it and you just go. There's things that you can do that can help you just feel the fear and do it anyway. For sure. That's what I wanted to touch on with the comfort zones.
I wanted to say about comfort zones, I do quite I'm very visual with my clients. Everyone knows I use metaphors, and I'm very visual because it makes people understand stuff better. So what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that your comfort zone is a box, right? And you take the lid off the box and you put yourself inside of it and you put the lid on. There is no way that you can move anywhere else outside that box. You can push the walls, you can push either side, you can jump up and down, try and put a hole in it. It doesn't matter. If you're inside that comfort zone box, no matter how much you grow, it doesn't matter if you read every single day, it doesn't matter if you have 10,000 on your team, it doesn't matter anything. No matter how much you grow, you cannot outgrow that box. Eventually, you will stop. There will be no more room. And that's when your business will stop. That's when all the good stuff will stop. That's when growth will stop. If you can't move out any further, you will stop, okay? So what I say to my clients is, this is how easy it is. Take the lid off. It's endless. Take the lid off. When you take that lid off, you've got this whole room, this whole universe, this whole world to fill. When you've got that lid on, stopped. You've just stopped and there's nothing else that can happen. So my thing always is take the lid off the box. I know it's hard. God, I know it's hard. we both know it's hard, but to be the CEO of your business and your life, to make money, to have your dreams, to have your goals, to have your visions, to have everything that you want, it's hard anyway. Pick your heart. Pick which one you like the best. I know it's amazing living in this little box and no one can get you and no one can touch you and no one can say anything and you don't have to go on live and you don't have to do selfies. You don't have to talk to people. That's a massive one. You don't have to tell anyone about your business. You don't have to do anything. That's great. Guess what? If you want to retire yourself or your husband, you're going to have to speak to someone. You're going to have to do lives. You're going to have to take the lid off the box. How bad do you want those goals? How bad? Because if you don't want them and you're not willing to take that box off,
keep it on.
Keep it on. Because you'll grow and you will grow.
You've got to feel uncomfortable, okay?
Yes,
you need to get good at feeling uncomfortable, because guess what? You're only going to feel that uncomfortable feeling for a little bit. And we've touched on, you know, seeing it as, instead of feeling fear, see it as excitement. Like Mindy's just been saying she's going to be speaking in front of 3,000 people.
Mindy's amazing.
Okay, let me tell you, I think speaking on stage is probably a fear of probably most network marketers, okay? It puts the living shit
It's just
in
the fear of it. Most people's fear is public speaking.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you are confident in what it is that you're delivering, and you're standing up tall, and you're confident in your presentation, you're confident in the skin you're in, you're confident in your mindset, you're working towards what it is you want to achieve.
If someone asks you a question, you can answer them.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
You know, people say to us all the time, oh, you know, you could come on live and you could talk about jacket spuds and everyone would listen. You could come on, pick your nose and
jacket spuds.
And we do that. You could sit and talk about quavers and crisps and food, and people will still listen.
Why is that? Because we're confident. People don't want to listen if we were talking about quavers like this. So yeah, quavers are nice.
And they're cheesy and they're really nice and they curl.
No one wants
to listen. And you can put your tongue through them.
Your tongue
like that. You can do all kinds of stuff with quavers.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I can sit and talk to you about quavers all night.
If we spoke to you like, it's about quavers, she can put her tongue in them.
And it's going to be amazing. So it's all about your energy, okay? It's all about the way that you deliver it.
Yes.
And you have, like, what is it, 30 seconds to make
an impact on somebody. Yes, absolutely.
So think about that. Make it a good one, yeah? So comfort zones. What else have we got?
We've just spoke about the box.
We spoke about the box.
So ways to step out your comfort zone. Wait, people will still watch that, Katie. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We'll probably get some creepers though watching me stick tongues in quavers.
Let's not do that bit.
Yeah, could be a business opportunity though. There's an idea. Food for thought. Remember what we said? We run with every idea. So
copyright on that.
Signing that on.
Right. Ways to step out of your comfort zone. We are going to talk about that now. This is to do with mindset and actual action. Remember, again, it's down to you how you action this. Down to you, your own personality, your own authenticity, your own ways of doing things, your own way of looking at things. Boom. Number one, ways to step out your comfort zone. Number one, take the first step.
Yeah, step always.
Now, so when I was trying to explain this to somebody else, I was talking about going to the gym. Now, I don't go to the gym.
Really?
No, I don't go to the gym. Do you go to the gym?
Take the compliment.
We don't do, yes, thank you. We don't do gym, okay? We do lunch and we don't do gym.
A lot of food.
We do a lot of lunch, babe, don't we? We're business women and we do a lot of lunch, okay?
Attraction marketing.
Yeah, that is attraction marketing. So taking the first step is, if your comfort zone, you didn't want to go to the gym, for example, the first step would be to go and buy new gym clothes or to find something that you feel comfortable in going to gym clothes. The first step isn't running into the gym. The first step is doing something small to make yourself feel better. Yeah. Now, some people will, if their fear is live, some people are much better at hitting live, right? But some people will not do that. If you're one of the people that won't do that, like, absolutely, no, Emma, sorry, I'm not doing that, right? This is the best other way of doing it. Take one small step. I've got a client who, I think she might even be on here. She
recorded herself.
She didn't want to do live, and I said to her, listen, record it. Don't send it to anyone, just record it. So she done that. And then I said, tell you what, record it, send it to me. I'm not going to show anybody. I'm not going to put it on Facebook. Send it to me. And then I said, this is what you're going to do now. You're going to record it and you're going to show it to somebody else.
Yeah.
And she's
Little
done that.
steps.
And now she bangs out the lives all the time because she's just took the step. The comfort zone, chip. It's you don't.
It's the same.
For some people, feel the fear and do it anyway is not just hitting the live button.
No.
Sometimes feeling the fear and do it anyway
It's
is
get-
even just recording yourself just to look at yourself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that's the first tip. Take the first step.
And you know what happens as well with that is when you do that recording and you show it to somebody, when they say, oh my God, that was really, really good. You looked amazing. You did this, you did that.
Yeah.
Boom. Confidence
Confidence.
rises. Guess what you do then? You go and slap it on Facebook because you want to
Yeah.
show the world because you felt amazing because everybody said, oh, you did really well. So it's all your mindset again.
Yeah.
It's you telling yourself you look an idiot doing it. You know, you
Yeah.
don't like the sound of your
And
own
do
voice.
you know what? And you probably will still feel an idiot. I
Yeah.
don't really like watching myself back
No.
because I still feel an idiot. But guess what? I'm an idiot, but I'm a CEO, so you still got to do it anyway.
Just got to do it
Just
anyway.
got to do it anyway. So yeah, when you've took the first step, it's not so bad. So number one was take the first step.
And be confident
In that first
step.
step. Yeah, and then when
okay?
you're ready, take the next step. When you're ready, take the next step. Let me tell you now, that is still feeling the fear and doing it anyway.
course it
Don't
is.
let anyone tell you that if you don't press live, that you're not feeling the fear and do it anyway. That's a lie.
Because let's be honest, you was in that bubble. You was
Yeah.
in that
And
circle.
now you're
just
not.
happy
You're
and
out a little bit.
comfy.
Yeah.
You know, you were happy and comfy, but you took that first baby step,
Yes.
okay?
And then take
And then
another.
the steps will get bigger and you will get more success and you will feel stronger in
Yeah.
everything that you're doing. But you've got to get out the comfort zone because nothing grows there. And your biggest successes are in what
outside
scares
that
you.
box. Yeah.
Okay, it's what scares you.
Yeah.
So just stride out when you feel ready.
Amazing.
Okay.
So number two is make a small change.
Yeah.
Make a small change. So if you think again, coming back
I can give you
to
an example with
Oh, go on
this
then.
recently. So I know that I want to lose some weight, okay? But I eat really late at night. I drink fizzy pop. I eat takeaways. I'm a little bit of a nightmare. So what I've done is I've said to myself, right, I'm going to stop fizzy pop. Okay,
Yeah, that's-
I've took the
yeah.
first thing out. That's probably the best thing actually, to not drink Coca-Cola anymore.
Yeah.
So I've stopped doing that. I'm on the water and I'm still eating not great food, but there's
you
no
took a
way
step.
that I'm going to be able to stop the takeaway, stop eating at night, stop the wine. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I've stopped the fizzy pop. So
and then you
just
stop
take,
something else.
yeah, you'll
Yeah.
stop something else because you're gaining some benefit. You know, I've been able to breathe a little bit better. You know, I'm not feeling sluggish halfway
Like when we
through
go
the day.
shopping and we can't breathe.
Yeah. So I'm going to start feeling benefits,
Yes.
which is going to build my confidence up, and then I'll go, right, do you know what? I'm going to
Now
stop
I'll do
eating
this.
after 7 o'clock.
Amazing.
You know, little mini steps
Yeah.
are going to get you there.
And I just got to make the small change. So say, for example, like making a small change is, again, going back to the live. But I've got an example here, which is what I was doing with a client, was if your thing is talking to people and, you know, your comfort zone is talking to people, you don't want to talk to people, I say to people, go and talk to your friend about it, who you've never spoken about. That's a small change. And then maybe talk to somebody else again, and then maybe speak to somebody you only know a little bit, and then maybe speak to somebody you've never spoke to in the school grounds, and then speak to this. It's all about the small, feel the fear and do it anyway, is not bouncing up to somebody in the road and going, hey,
Yeah.
I sell this.
Because it's not, that's not, what's the word?
But I think some people feel like that's
That's
feel
what you
the
have
fear
to
and
do.
doing it anyway,
Yeah.
and that's not true.
It's not, because that will knock your confidence. Because
Yeah.
if you went into the street to somebody and you went, hey, and they
Yeah.
went, off,
You're
then
going to
that's
feel
it.
uncomfortable.
You know,
Yeah.
you're going to feel like
I've
worse
got-
than what you did when you started.
Yeah. I've got a client who her challenge this week was to talk to 4 people, and she's going to get her nails done on Thursday. And I was like, have you ever spoken to people there? No. Okay, maybe that's where you need to start then. You need to speak to people. You don't have to go out and jump in front of somebody out the bush and go, hey, find my present. Hey, join my team. Hey, that's not necessary to lurk in the bush with binoculars.
I have done that though.
Waiting for someone. Waiting for someone to walk past. You don't have to do that. You can just start with people that you know a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We always say start with your close friends and family. Now, there's 50-50 with network marketers, right? Because some of them say, oh, don't, because your friends and family don't support you, which I fully get.
Yeah.
However, you want to be celebrating your business.
Oh, God,
And
yeah.
the way you celebrate your business is through people that know, like, and trust you. Would you invite Joe Blogs down the street to your wedding? No.
No, I would not, Katie.
You want to send invites to your opportunity to your close friends and family because you can practice. Practice makes perfect. Then you can go to Joe Blogs down the street. Then you can go to Sue on Facebook. Then you can go down the road, down the salon to the person you've never met before because you will be confident in what it is that you're doing.
She started talking to check out people now.
Yes. And do you know what I did with that? I used to just put my lippy on and be like, oh my God, that's gorgeous. What's that? And I go, oh, it's just this. No,
now this is value. This is real value.
This is value.
This is value for your money, ladies and gents. Right, number 3 is getting out your comfort zone.
Yes.
Make a fast decision and carry it through. So if you say, right, I'm gonna record myself on my phone and I'm gonna watch it. Don't sit there and go, I'm gonna do it later. Do it now. Make a fast decision. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it. Boom. I'm gonna do it now. Get it done. Decide and do. D and D. Decide and do. Do it.
Do you know what else has helped me with that? Is to-do list at night. I have the most powerful thoughts before I go to sleep, okay? Now, instead of sitting there going, oh my God, all this, you wake up in the morning and it's gone, okay?
What do you do?
I wake up in the morning and it's gone. If you've got, get a notepad, put it at the side of your bed. If you have one of those thoughts, get it down, put it on your to-do list and crack on with it the next day.
Crack the hell on with it.
I've got things in my
she's terrible.
In my notes saying, right, I'm going to go live and I'm going to talk about this, and this. Next day, 100%, I will tell you now, I will be going live talking about that.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't, whatever.
She's very, she handed me a notebook the other month about something. She was like, she was like, the notebook. Honest to God, I was looking at like, I don't know what this is.
I don't know what it means.
What the hell is this?
But I know what it means.
She knows what it means because she scribbles it out overnight. Don't worry about presentation. Don't have to do it on headed note paper. Just get it out and get it down. Make a fast decision, carry it through. So make these decisions of how you're going to step out your comfort zone now. Start carrying them through tonight.
Another example. When I've said to you, I'm changing my office round. I don't like the way it is.
She just started straight away.
She was like, what are you doing? I said, my office is downstairs now. She's like, are you messing?
She told me that about 20 minutes later, she sent me a picture of all the stuff outside ready to go in the garden.
I'd moved the whole, I went from upstairs to downstairs.
Yeah.
It was
and
straight.
It's right through as well.
Yeah, I was like Bob the Builder. I was knocking shit down. I was bringing it down myself. I was like, who needs a man? I don't need gas. I can do this myself. So make the decision and take action there and then. Yeah, because if you wait, you will talk yourself out of it. Oh God, your subconscious will go, actually, do you really need to move it downstairs? Actually, what about, is it not going to be a bit cold? Why are you going to put the toys upstairs? Why do you want
to watch yourself on a phone? Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to talk to your friends about it? Just do it.
Do it. No excuses. Just do it. It's brought to you for a reason. Oh God, if you have that idea, it's been brought to you for a reason. I'm not into all that EBGB, all that kind of stuff. But what I will say to you is, when I have a thought, I know that it's been given to me through somebody. Somebody's given it to me, so I'm going to run with it, okay? And I run with everything, and she'll be my witness.
Yes, she really does.
Everything, I run with it. So I want you girls to start doing the same because that's what CEOs do. Yes, they take risks. They take action. Yeah. They deliver. They work hard. Remember, go back to the first page. Look at the things, powerful, inspirational, motivational.
Get
all
shit
those
done.
Words.
Dedicated.
That's what you want to start being. Yeah. Start implementing it into everything that you do. So next, we're going to talk about vision.
We are. Okay. So we've already really been speaking about vision and all this. We've been talking about eyes on the prize. What is it that you want? And what I want to say to you is, having a vision is like having your sat nav. Say this all the time to everybody, and you put the sat nav in. So whatever the postcode is, and that's your vision that you put in. It does not matter how many roads you go through, how many turns you take, how many roundabouts you go around. Eventually, you're going to end up at the destination, But you need the destination or you are not going to make it. If you've got the destination, 100% you'll make it to it. You might have to go around loads of roundabouts loads of times, or you might have to go back down roads that you didn't think you were ever going to go down again, or you might have to do whatever it is that you've got to do. You will end up at the destination though. If you don't have a destination set in your sat nav, you're not going to get there. Impossible, cannot be done. So I've written down here, the directions don't matter, the final destination does.
Yeah, it does. 100%. And for me, it's about being honest and assertive to what it is that you want.
Gotcha.
And being, being so like, that's what I want, that you are not scared to put it out there, okay? I put it out there to the universe. Even when I felt like, do you know what, actually I can't do this in the beginning, I'd put it out there. This is my vision board. This is what I'm going to get. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm setting out to do. This is the charity that I'm going to do. Everything, the ideas that I have had, I put them out there. And you know, when I look back now and I get those notifications on this day and I look back,
my God, yes!
it makes me cry, because I look and I think, holy shit, 12 months ago, I posted that I was going to do this, and I've got it. Today, it's come up about my car.
Was it a year?
12 months ago, I purchased the car of my dreams. Yeah. It's on my drive.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's about
so important.
Knowing what you want and not being afraid to put it out there.
And knowing that you're going to get it.
Putting it out there to Mr. Universe, putting it out there for your friends and family to watch you fail as they think you're going to do, is basically the start up of your fire. It's what's going to keep you going, because you put it out there. I ain't going to fail now. I've got people to prove wrong. Yeah. So make sure you put it out there.
As well, it's about how bad you want it. I mean, obviously, let's go back to my teeth. So obviously, it's not cheap. It doesn't cost. No. It doesn't cost a couple of £100, and I had no money to pay for them. And I actually paid for them through my business, right? Through the big company. That's how I actually paid for them. And I said when I sent Katie the picture of my teeth on the day, I was going to cry it.
No, but I've got to just tell them what she said. She says to me, listen, I will be going to...
There was like stuff, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was everyone were telling her, don't go. My fella were like, Emma, don't go.
Yeah.
And she went, I will go if I have to. I will walk. Yeah. And I will swim back if I have to. Yeah. I am going to be there. And
I was going.
She weren't messing around.
I was not messing about.
You've got to be that assertive.
Yeah, I don't care.
And that honest with yourself. That's what I want.
My husband said to me, if we get to the thing and it gets any worse, we're not going. And I said, if they're letting on the plane, I'm going. If they're not letting on the plane, I'm going to find another way to get there. I'm going to get in Katie's car. Me and Katie will drive to take
you. She even said that to me. She was like, so...
If I phone you and I need a ticket home.
Do you know you're my mate?
I was going there and I was getting there. And when I sent her the picture of my teeth, she was on holiday and I was on holiday. And she bawled like a baby.
I wish I could find their voice now.
I know. Guess why though? Because she knew how hard I worked to get them. Because it wasn't about anything else for me. It was about, again, the vision. It was about, they're going in my face. I don't care what I've got to do to get there. I can walk to Turkey. I said to her, if there's bombs going off next to me, I'm going to go, finish the teeth. Finish the teeth so I can go. I was going, and in my head, there was no other way or chance that they weren't going in my head. And because I'd done that, it made me work harder. It made me work longer. It made me want it more. It made me fired. It made me not care what other people thought. It made me not give a shit about anything other than these were going in my face. And I was so passionate about it, and that's why they're in my face.
And also, it's instead of saying I could do that, tell yourself I am. Okay, so I will is another one. So not I could, it's I will do that. And not I could, I will. Attack. I will achieve that. I will become successful.
There's no doubt about it.
The top of my game. I will. I want you to write that down. I will is what you want, okay?
Amen. So I've got some steps about creating a vision. Thank you, everybody. I've got some steps about creating a vision, okay? So there's 3 steps here. Really, really simple, but I want you to do them, okay? I really want you to sit down and make a point of doing these, okay? So number 1, what do you actually want?
Yeah.
Not what she wants. Not what someone else wants. Do you know how many people don't want Louboutins or a nice handbag? They just want to be able to afford to pay something. And I'm talking about, you can look in the big, massive picture, or you can look at the smaller picture. It doesn't matter. Just what do you want? What do you want? Really think about it. Don't think about what anyone else wants for you. Just think about what you want. What do you actually want? What do you want to earn enough money to be able to do? What would that money mean to you? How much do you want it? What are you willing to give and invest?
What are you going to have to do to get it?
Well, that's number 2.
What is the action
Yeah.
that you are going to give for that to become, for it to manifest?
Wanting,
okay?
as in material things, yes, but also in just your life. What do
Just
you want?
in general, you know, what sort of person do you want to be?
Yeah.
You know, what lifestyle do you want to live? You know, what people do you want in your life? Like, Emma's got a real good example of this. You know, when she first started her coaching, she'd written down in her book like 5 people.
5 names and they're my friends.
5 people who she wanted to have in her life, you know, just through her experiences of watching them on social media.
And these 5 people I've never even spoken to.
I'm one of them.
She was one of them, yes. I've never spoken to them. I've just seen them. She wasn't even my friend on Facebook.
No.
I've just seen them and followed them, and they're now my actual friends. Guess why? Because I made it my business to make them my friends. I made it my business to be good enough that when someone looks at me, they think, I want to be her friends. It's not about me wanting to be their friends.
It's about being attracting the right people into your life.
Attracting the right people.
And that's important, you know. You need to level up, okay?
Oh my God, yes.
You've got to respect yourself enough to cut
Believe
ties.
that you deserve the best circle.
Definitely. And cut ties with anybody that doesn't
Isn't
value you
that?
enough, okay?
Yeah.
You know, and socialise and don't be afraid to, you know, latch on to people who give you the right energy, because that's what you want.
Yeah.
You know, that's
Absolutely.
what you want in your life.
And you're all right to want that as well.
Yeah, of course you are.
So number 2 is, who do you have to become in order to achieve it? This is where you can go back to the CEO brainstorm that we've done at the beginning. Have a look at it. That's what you need to become to achieve these visions. But there's other things that you need to become as well. So I want you to really look at that, and I want you to really think, right, to level up, you need to become a certain person.
Yeah.
I'm not done growing, neither is she.
No.
The next level, we're going to have to grow again. Grow to it. Don't go to it, you grow to it. That's what you've got to do. So who do you have to become in order to get your vision? Okay? How do you need to think? How do you need to act? What do you need to work on? What do you need to do more of? What do you need to do less of? Really go to town at who it is that you need to become in order to get those visions.
And I mean, we've just covered all that in what we've learned tonight. You know, if I was on the other end of this and I was watching Emma do this, I would have written a shitload of notes. You know, I am always growing. I am always learning. I am always developing. I am not just going to stay here. You know, some people look at my success and they think, wow, she's at the top of the game. I am not. I've got so much more to give and gain from what I'm doing. So that's what I want, okay? Yes. I want you to keep striving
for the person you have to be able to get the vision, because it's important. You've got to grow. Number 3 is, what do you need to do to get the vision? Actionable steps. When you've looked at those 2 things, look at that and say, right, okay, now what am I going to do? If I want this big house, or I want this handbag, or I want this life, or I want to retire my husband, or I want to take my children to Disneyland, or I want to just be able to pay off the debts, whatever it might be. I want to be confident. What have you got to do then? Actionable steps to get to that vision.
Do you want the easy one for that? Consistency. Okay?
Yes.
Consistency is what is going to get you from here to here, okay? Consistent people win. Consistent people rise. Yes. Consistent people get checks. Yes. They get shit done. So if you want the easy secret sauce to success,
it's not in these webinars.
Well, secret sauce is consistency. Yeah. It's about doing the right things. And I mean, session 3, we're going to be talking about action and about implementation, and we're going to touch on what success looks like and what you want to be doing on a daily basis to get to where you want to be.
It's about you. What I meant by it's not in this webinar is you're not in this webinar.
Yeah.
You're there, and it's about you. It's about what you are willing to give. It's about what you are willing to do. It's about what you, if you're willing to let those dreams and visions go and not get them, don't do anything. Stay in your box, keep the lid on, don't go for it, don't try and get that promotion. But if those visions and dreams mean everything to you,
knock the frigging wall down.
Knock the lid off the bar.
Just run straight through that freaking wall and just think to yourself, what's the worst thing that can happen?
Yes.
Like seriously, Is it staying where you are or be willing to feel uncomfortable to get to where you want to be? Feeling uncomfortable means that you are doing something. It means you are moving forward. It means you are growing. It means you're developing. It means you are one step closer to gaining what it is that you want. Absolutely. I want to punch something.
Oh, don't punch me.
I want to punch something.
Ugh! This is gonna fall.
I don't care. Because I want you to have the success, more success than what I have right now. Yes. I want you to grow with me. I don't want you to sit there and watch me.
What's the point of achieving everything if you're on your own? There's no point. We want everybody up there. We want everybody doing.
I've got the sympathy now. Yeah. You know, there's a big fucking pot of gold here. Yeah. Come and take it.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, yes.
There is enough. You don't need to take it from me. You don't need to
take yours. Just take yours.
Yours. Okay. And
take yours.
That's something that I didn't speak to about before. I've got it on here. You know, people look at what other people do and think, oh, I'll pinch that and I'll do that and I'll do this and I'll be as successful as she is. The answer to that is no. Okay. There's a big pot of gold for you, Francesca,
you can take yours,
Michelle, Elisa, Lisa, all of you girls. There's a pot for all of you. You've just got to find your value, understand your worth, and work towards gaining it.
It's sitting here. It's sitting in front of your damn face.
Right here.
It's not far. It's not unattainable. It's not anything. It's sitting in front of you. It's sitting in front of you. And what's happening is you're in your box and you can't even see it. You can't see the pot of gold, but it's there and it's right in front of your face. And that's what we want you to do. We want everybody to knock the lid off the box and get going.
I know. And one thing that us two strive on more than anything is to think bigger than you've ever thought before.
Yeah,
you know, think bigger than you've ever felt before. That when you think big, you know, you become big. You act big, you grow big, you do big, you work big.
You are big, you feel big, feel powerful.
Thinking big is it. And I mean, when I first started thinking big, I was like, oh, you know, I feel a little bit silly, you know, oh, actually, you know, and you kind of crouch down, but you've got to push through it. Like we said before, push through it. Remember that, you know, that sort of stuff can stump your success. It can stump your growth. It can stump you. You've just got to power through with everything. Power through. Boom, boom. Oh, I'm going to
yeah. Oh my God.
And when all else fails, just scream.
Yeah, like
because it makes you feel amazing.
It does.
And it lifts your spirits up.
That was amazing.
It was amazing. And do you know what? We're actually on time.
I know.
And I'm really proud of us.
I'm proud of us because we did say we have to keep it to the time.
Only because
replay reasons and stuff.
I see people coming in and out as well, and I think, oh, where have they gone? Have they gone making a brew? Or...
Yeah, and we don't want that. We want everyone to do it. So yes, amazing. Same time tomorrow, guys. We're talking branding, social media, visibility, skill set, attitude. Oh!
It's going to be good, okay? It's going to be good. If any of you've read GoPro by Eric Worre, the 7 fundamental skills is something that we're going to be covering. You know, when we were saying about consistent, it's those consistent steps that you need to be implementing into your business to go from here to here, okay? So you need to be on tomorrow. Don't be fannying about, you know, oh, I listen to
No fannying!
Oh, listen to one, we don't need them again. No, you do. You need to be here again
every
same
single
time.
One.
Now, what I want you to go and do when you come off here, I want you to go and post a screenshot or post a picture of yourself or post your notes or post something with the hashtag Circle of Success, hashtag the CEO Empire, and just put something that you've learned tonight, because we're going to sit and have a little look and see what your light bulb moments have been. So
thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow at 7.
Bye guys.